Good morning. It is 8:05. I'm still kind of waking up. I'm at this pretty little campsite on the Fremont River in southern Utah. Here's the river down here. I tried fishing it last night, didn't catch anything. Not a big surprise at all, but I had to try. We are just a few minutes from the entrance to Capitol Reef National Park, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be inside of the national park, having some adventures. Like all of the Utah national parks, I've been to this one several times, probably 5 times, something like that, give or take. And so whenever I go to these parks now, I'm looking to do something a little bit different, a little bit off the beaten path. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. So here's a cabin just along the road here as you head toward the visitor center, built in 1882 by some settlers here. They lived here for a couple of years before realizing that this was not a great place to live, and then they moved to the Fruita area, which is basically where the visitor center is today. The Fremont River, which is just across the canyon here, across the road, it flooded and ruined their crops and irrigation and everything, and this was just not a good spot for them. But it's a cool cabin. Must have taken just a tremendous amount of work to build. And this is the Behunin family, Elijah and Tabitha, and 11 of their 13 kids. Yeesh. So I just went to the visitor center, got a map. I'm heading this way on the scenic drive to where I'm going to start hiking. But I've always wanted to stop at these trees. I never have, but they're just enormous. These are big old cottonwood trees. I mean, this is one of the largest trees I've ever seen that isn't like a redwood or a giant sequoia. Let me set up the tripod and you can see me next to it. And this one, the second one over here, is huge too. There's a sign back there saying that these trees have basically been witness to a lot of the history in the area, from the Mormon pioneers coming here, to the fruit trees being planted, to the paved road being made. These are just gorgeous trees. And this second one is just as big, basically. See that pointy triangular mountain on the left there? That is called Fern's Nipple, and that is what we are climbing today. No drones. Okay, so here's the little side trail to Cassidy Arch, going this way. I'm going to be continuing up this canyon a little ways, and then I think I'm like climbing up here or something. I don't know, guess we'll figure it out. So as you might have guessed, this is not an official, maintained, signed trail, and it's definitely not the easiest thing to follow, but I think I've found it, and I think I'm on the right path. So I just climbed up out of this gully, and I think that's the worst of the zigzaggy part, going up ledges and around ledges and stuff like that. That was the most convoluted path up a mountain I've ever seen. But hey, if it works, it works. I think the going is easier now over some more open terrain for a little while at least. Alright, I've made it to the base of the formation. Looks pretty steep. I think I'm just gonna start scrambling up here and, I don't know, work my way up to the top. Alright, I'm going up the final little section. Made it to the top! Alright guys, I made it to the top, but I'm up against this rock because of course it's super windy and I want to be able to talk to you for a little bit. So the final section really wasn't too bad. It's about class 4 scrambling. Nothing too crazy technical and nothing too crazy dangerous, I don't think. But I made it to the top of Fern's Nipple and it was 2.86 miles with 1,912 feet of elevation gain. Took 2 hours and 28 minutes. I just signed the summit register here. It's in this ammo can up on top. And there are 3 different notebooks. This is the current one, this is the older one, and then this, like, pieces of an old notebook is the oldest one. This dates back to the 80s at least. I saw one from 1982. So this has been up here forever. Pretty crazy. Amazing place up here. Really, really awesome. This view looking out to the north is just unbelievable. This is the way I came up somewhere over here. It's just such a maze of canyons and cliffs and edges. And whoever first came up here deserves a medal for figuring that out. All right, time for me to head back down. I think it'll take about 2 hours is what I'm guessing to get down. This is one of the more unique desert adventures I've been on. It really was just a maze. Like, the route up here is so tenuously put together. It's just amazing that it goes. Well, Well, it's a few hours later now. It's just about sunset, and I went fishing, caught 6 fish. Would have caught a lot more if it hadn't been so darn windy. It was really difficult fishing conditions. The wind was just horrible, and it still is, and it has been for the last several days of this trip, but it's out of my control. I just flew the drone, so once I'm done talking here, I'll play you out with the drone footage of the campsite. It's a pretty cool area. Overall, great day. I really love Capitol Reef National Park. Each time I go there, I like it more and more. I think it's the most underrated of Utah's 5 national parks. I've been to 3 of those parks on this trip. I'll be going to 2 more, Bryce Canyon and Zion, in the next few days here, so you'll be seeing those in upcoming videos. Hope you enjoyed today's adventure. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what your favorite part was, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure.